Wild Coast FM, your community connection.
Okay, so a nice one this morning. What sort of practical tips have you got for people running their own business pages on Facebook?
Yeah, it's obviously very, very common now that everyone that owns a business, no matter sort of what size it is, even if it's a part-time business as such, everyone's starting to run their own business Facebook pages, and that's great because it's a tool that you can use at any time of the day. So if you are running your own, if you're employed, for instance, you can run it in the evenings. If it's a side business, and it's very cheap. So I just wanted to give some tips because we see some terrible pages coming across, and I think there's nothing worse than trying to brand or market your business and then doing it terribly wrong, and then you sit back and you wonder why you're getting no sort of further awareness or engagement or even an increase in revenue or any kind of shopper coming through, and it's because your brand's not doing you any justice online. So here's a couple of free tips for anyone that wants to start their own business Facebook page. I think they should start with the setup. And it's unfortunately why you often do need to use a professional or a graphic designer or someone to assist you with the setup, because the way Facebook has done it is that there's various visuals as the example that you need to put on. So you've got your profile picture, which is that picture, that small little block that everyone sees on the news feed, where everyone's got their family photographs. And that comes in a certain size. Now you can reduce and increase the size of a visual on that particular picture, so people can adapt that one. But then you've got your cover picture, which they give you specific dimensions to use. Now this is where everyone goes wrong, because you're trying to, most photographs are in a square shape. They're trying to upload them so they're cut off. They don't fit the exact size, and that's where it all goes terribly wrong, is on that cover picture. So as a starting point, I think it's important to ensure that your profile and your cover picture is correct. And there are some online tools, I suppose, that you can try and use to try and get yourself set up on that. Then the name of the page. What they've now allowed you to do is, and I think just upfront to say that Facebook constantly is launching tips on and new functionalities on the business pages, because it's becoming one of the fastest sort of growing elements of Facebook is the business pages. And unfortunately, we know this, as new social media sites come on, then private users drop off. We know millennials are not the predominant users of Facebook anymore. So it has become quite a nice business tool as such. So what they've done is they've allowed you to create a username. So this is the @something. And what that allows, as it would on Twitter and on Instagram, it allows you to search more effectively on Facebook for a particular brand or product, or however you want to define your username. And I see a lot of people have not seen that this is a new functionality, and therefore they haven't set it up. So important to go onto your page, have a look. Right under the name of the Facebook page, there'll be an @ It'll say username. Click on it. You're able to change that to your own username.
Yeah, because it's sometimes it's quite difficult just to type in the search block and then a whole 10,000 things come up and you're not sure which is the right one.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's why they've done it. It's allowed it to become more of a search engine. Facebook's becoming very competitive with other search engines, so that they are doing what they can to try and lift it. Another new thing that's happened on Facebook is the offer. So if you go, where people normally write these status or upload photographs, if you're on a business page, you have the ability to create an offer. What that allows you to do is to upload a picture of a particular product or service and say how long this offer I'm going to run for. So you might be running a special. So you might say until Friday I'm offering a 10% discount on a particular product. So you're able to upload that picture, say what the discount is, and put a timeline to it, and then post it through to your page. So that now allows you to have a little bit of an online shopping experience on your page.
Yeah, that's very important, because you need a call to action, and you need to make it specific, time specific.
Yeah, and that's good. You say call to action. Another thing that people are not doing is just under your cover picture, you have the ability. There's like a contact us bar that you can edit. So you can either have you hyperlink it. So as you click on it, you can either go directly through to your website, or you could go through to your phone number. And if you're on a smartphone or a tablet or an iPad, and you have the functionality to hyperlink straight to your phone number, it's very convenient, because someone can just have to push on that and go straight through to dial mode. or you can go through to Messenger, or you can have it linked to an email address. So each business is different, and you get contacted in different means, but you've got to set that up and customize it what's best for your business, because there's, again, nothing more frustrating than visiting someone's Facebook page, trying to contact them, and it's not set up correctly. So there's nothing there. I click and I'm not going through to someone's email, I'm not going through to someone's phone number, so I actually don't know how to get hold of this person. And so you set it up to whatever suits your business and how you want people to make contact with yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then the one that's also set up for businesses more recently is the services. So you'll see it's not, a lot of these things you can't do on your private pages, or only for set up for business pages. So it allows you can do this. You don't have to be at a computer. What's so nice about this is you can do it straight from your phone, and you click on services, and then you can upload what your services are, and you can go for like up to 10 services, but you might want to ring fence around 3 or 4. You can upload a visual, you can say what the service is, you can describe what that service is or product, and you can put a price into it. So again, online shopping experience, but more importantly, if I want to know what this business does, I can click into those services, do they meet my requirements? Yes, that's the service I'm looking for, let me make contact. So again, if you're going to have a business page, use all the functionality available to you to use it as, instead of a website as such, all the information's there, people know what I'm doing. Do they want to make contact? Yes, they call to action, let's go for it.
And obviously, make sure you monitor it, because there's nothing worse than people trying to get hold of you and you come back 3 days later, or you don't come back at all.
Okay, you brought up one of the points I wanted to raise. So there's a response time monitoring system on your business Facebook page. And if you've got a great response time on the page, which means that you're responding to any message less than 15 minutes from it being posted, you can get this response time badge that gets put on your page. Now, why people like that is the social media phase is because of quick engagement. I want to make a complaint, I want to make a query, I want them to answer me immediately. So that's why they've created this response time badge, which it encourages the page manager to try and monitor the page as effectively as possible, to respond as effectively as possible, to be able to get that on. So they monitor you, and they'll say, look, you're only in the 4-hour response time at the moment, which isn't bad, but some people start going on in excess of 24 hours. Now, that should be a no-no on a social media site.
Yeah, because, digital media, it's instant. Just add water.
Or pay someone to monitor it.
Yes.
Okay, then you've got the reviews page. And again, I want to encourage businesses to, you've got a happy client, send them and you can do this via email campaign, send them an email and say, thank you so much for engaging with us. I'm pleased to hear that you are happy or satisfied with the service or product you've got from us. Hyperlink that reviews page and say, would you mind taking a moment and just rating us on our page? Because people monitor that. So they monitor how many stars you are. So you want to be the 5-star, which means everyone's rated you great. But the reality is you're putting yourself out there, and people might not have a great experience, and then they might say, right, you're only a 3-star, and then they'll explain why you're only a 3-star. So now you have the ability to fix that. So number one, you're monitoring trends. It's like online customer service experience as such. You're monitoring trends, you're monitoring complaints. Why did it happen? You can implement corrective action. But more importantly also, if it's a great review, you can share that on your page, because people buy from people. They want to know if someone else had a great experience, right, I'm prepared to try that. So you have a free marketing tool to constantly share on your Facebook page if it's a great review, or action if it's a poor review.
I wonder if we're going to find paid trolls, like what was that one site that people were doing restaurant reviews and all that kind of thing. It was a huge scandal when eventually they found that, the restaurant was paying people to say nice things about them.
I mean, if it's from an East London point of view, it's not like you're going to have 10 people a day reviewing you. So I suppose you'd pick it up. We're becoming more comfortable with online reviews, putting yourself out there as well to say, I really enjoyed this place, or I think you could have fixed this or this. So we're kind of in the baby steps as such, still in our sort of border car region. But I talk about it often because it's a great way for not only a customer to give their opinions, but also for a company to be able to monitor what people are thinking about them and their services. So I encourage people to start using it. And as I say, a company can then use it even on their website. People like having a page where past experiences and reviews and references and so forth are used. You gain it from your Facebook page.
Bonds, are you thinking of having a little seminar at some stage? Then people can come along and pay you some bucks, and then you can teach them how to do it.
Or they can just use my services, Peter.
Exactly, yeah.
But yes, I have had the one, and I ran a couple of them through the Businesswomen Association as well, and we've got a couple planned for next year again.
Lovely stuff. Bonds, always great chatting to you. Thank you so much. I've learned a lot as well, and hopefully I can translate that into action myself. I'm going to go and try that.
Just add water, Peter.
I'll just add water. Thanks, Bonds. We'll chat again next week.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. Bonnie Curran, Captain of Current Consulting. Always very interesting and entertaining. Thank you very much to Current Consulting.